Welcome back. In this session, I will explain DML statements, data manipulation statements. This comes under chapter 5. This is called session 27. In previous session, I already mentioned types of SQL statements. There are four categories. First one, DDL, data definition language. Second one, data manipulation language, DML. Third one, DCL, data control language. Fourth one, TCL, transaction control language. Now we will discuss data manipulation language, DML. What is the purpose of this? We can use DML language. Actually, suppose if you want to manipulate the data in the various table, the various database relations, that can be done with the help of DML manipulation. Means what here? You can add the records or you can delete the records. In general word, you are using the records. In DBMS, that is called tuples. We can add the tuples or we can delete the tuples from the tables of the database. Already you know that what is database. Organized collection of information, row wise as well as column wise. That is database. Now let us see some of the DML commands. First one, insert. What is the purpose of insert? Suppose already table is exist. Assume name of the table is employee. There is employee number, employee name, and third one is salary. These are the column names. Already I stored some tuples. 1A 5000, 2B 10,000. If I want to add some more tuples into existing table, that can be done with the help of insert command. See, I want to add up 3C 15,000. Already 1A 5,000, 2B 10,000. There are two tuples are there. I want to add one more record 3C 15,000. That can be done with the help of insert command. That is the main purpose and use of the insert command. See, another thing is what here, if you want to add another column also, we can do it. Syntax is insert into table name. I have taken employee, column name 1, column name 2, and so on, where value 1 comma value 2. You have to give. For example, insert into employee, within a bracket you have to write employee number, comma employee name, comma salary, values within the bracket 3C 15,000. Already created the table. There are two tuples are there. 1A 5,000, 2B 10,000. I want to add up, insert one more tuple 3C 15,000. How we can write it here? Insert into table. Table name is employee. column employee number, comma, employee name, comma, salary. Values we have to write 3, comma, C, comma, 15,000. That will be added to the existing table. That is the purpose and use of the insert command. Suppose one more, I will give one more example here. Now how many tuples are there? 3 tuples. 1A 5,000, 2B 10,000, 3C 15,000. I want to add up one more tuple, 4D 20,000. How we can do it here? Insert into table name is employee, column name 1 EMP number, column name 2 EMP name, column name 3 is salary. Values 4D 4, comma, D, comma, 20,000. That will be added. Now what is a new table? I have taken table name is employee, first column is employee number, second is name, third is salary. Now there are 4 tuples are there. 1A 5,000, 2B 10,000, 3C 15,000, 4D 20,000. That is the purpose and use of the insert command. Next we will pass on to select command. What is the purpose of this command? Suppose if you want to extract some information from a particular table of the database, that can be done with the help of select command. Here I want to extract some information from the table based on condition, with condition, without condition, that's left to you. According to your problem, you can use the select command. Extract some informations. You see the syntax. Update table name, set column name is equal to value 1, column name is equal to value 2, from table name where condition. See now, here you can update, but whereas in the case of select is there now, we can extract the information. You see, later I will tell you update command. You just to see, concentrate on select now. Select column name 1, column name 2 from table name, comma, table name 2 where condition. Suppose if you want to extract some information, I want to extract only employee number. Select column name is what? Employee number, from which table? Employee table. That is enough. Where condition is necessary, we can use it. Now it will display 1, 2, 3, 4. Suppose I want to extract only name of the employee. Select column name is what? Employee name, from which table? Employee table. Now we will get A, B, C, D. Suppose I want to extract the salary of employees where salary less than or equal to 10,000. I stored first employee salary is what? 5,000, second is 10,000, third is 15,000, fourth is 20,000. I want to extract information about the employees of salary where salary less than or equal to 10,000. Now you should get output only 5,000 as well as 10,000. How we can write it here? Select salary from employee where salary less than or equal to 10,000. Now it will display, it will extract only 5,000 as well as 10,000. If you want to extract all employees' salaries, just to remove the where condition. Just to remove the where condition. That is the purpose of the select. In insert, what you can do? You can insert the tuple into existing table. In select, what you can do? Based on condition or without condition, if you want to extract some information, column informations or row information, whatever according to your requirements, you can extract the information with the help of select. Next we pass on to update. Just few minutes back, just I told about update. Again, once again I will explain this. This command is used to update or modify the contents of the table or relation. If you want to modify it, sometimes by mistake, first employee salary I store 5,000. Actually, it becomes 10,000. Already I created table. I stored 1A 5,000 first employee. There by mistake I stored 5,000. Actual salary of the first employee is 10,000. That is called modification. Changes. Changes is nothing but a modification. That can be done with the help of update command. How we can use update here? Update table name, set column name is equal to value 1, column name is equal to value 2 from table where condition. See, here update table name, set column name is equal to value 1, comma column name 2 is equal to value 2 from and so on from table name where condition. If necessary, you can use the where condition, otherwise no problem. Now, I will give one simple example here. Update table name. What I have taken table name? Employee. Set column salary is equal to 10,000. Then from table name. From table name is what here? Again employee where salary less than equal to 5,000. Now, previously I stored 1A 5,000. Now it becomes 1A 10,000. Like that, what we can do? We can modify it. We can change it. Any column, any value, you can change it here. If necessary, you can use the where condition. Otherwise, no problem. See here once again. Here, fourth employee 4D, I stored 20,000. Actually, it is 15,000. Actually, it is 15,000. How we can change it here? Update table name employee set salary is equal to 15,000 from employee where salary is equal to 20,000. Now, fourth employee salary is what here? 4D 20,000. Now it becomes what here? 15. Like that, what we can do? We can modify the information in the database, in the table. Next, last one is delete. Suppose if you want to delete the tuple or record which are exist in the table, that can be done with the help of delete command. Suppose my table is employee number, name and salary, 1A 5,000, 2B 10,000, 3C 15,000, 4D 20,000. Here I want to delete the fourth tuple. We can use the delete command. See the syntax of delete command: delete table name, delete table name. Now that will be deleted. You can delete the particular tuples which are exist in the table. That can be done with the help of delete command. Sometimes here also we can use the where condition if necessary. These are all available DML commands. The first one, what is the purpose of DML? Manipulation of data, adding, deletion or updation. That is the main purpose of data manipulation language. Already I explained data definition language. There you know that there you can create the table, you can drop the table, you can alter the table, you can truncate the table. If you want to create or drop or alter or truncate, you can use the data definition language. Suppose if you want to manipulate the data, we can use the data manipulation language. There are different types of commands are there: insert, select, update, delete. By making use of insert, what we can do, we can add up the some more tuples or records into existing database. That is the purpose you can use insert command. Already I given the syntax here. Next, select. Suppose sometimes I want to extract some informations, that can be done with the help of select. Already I have given the example for that. Update means that if you want to modify it, changes. Already you store something wrong in the table. I want to modify it, that can be done with the help of update command. Next is delete command. Suppose if you want to remove the tuples or records which are existed in relation or table or database. That is the purpose and use of the data manipulation language. See you in the next session. Thank you.